Hello, hi guys. Welcome you all to the DevOps Delight YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to see yet another Cloud Engineer task. I am here on the Chrome browser. On search bar, let me type engineer.kodekloude.com/login. Hit enter. Let me type the mail ID. Click on continue. Let me type the password here. Hit enter. We got our task dashboard. In this video, we will see how to deploy Jenkins on Kubernetes task. Let me click on the start button. It may take 1 or 2 minutes to load our task. Meanwhile, I'm skipping the video here for a while. Okay, we got our task. First, let me read the task, then we will look at the solution. The Nautilus DevOps team is planning to set up a Jenkins CI server to create or manage some deployment pipelines for some of the projects. They wanted to set up the Jenkins server on Kubernetes cluster. Below, you can find more details about the task. Create a namespace Jenkins. Create a service for Jenkins deployment. The service name should be Jenkins-service under Jenkins namespace. Type should be node port. Node port should be 30008. Create a Jenkins deployment under Jenkins namespace. It should be named as Jenkins-deployment. Labels app should be Jenkins. Container name should be Jenkins-container. Use Jenkins/Jenkins image. Container port should be 8080 and replicas count should be 1. Make sure to wait for the parts to be in running state and make sure you are able to access the Jenkins login screen in the browser before hitting the check button. Okay. Note, the kubectl utility on jump host has been configured to work with the Kubernetes cluster. Okay, so here first we need to create a namespace named Jenkins. Okay, so kubectl get ns. Ns stands for namespace. Okay, now we are not able to see Jenkins namespace, so let's go ahead and create namespace kubectl. K or kubectl, both are same guys. So K is the alias for kubectl. Kubectl create namespace Jenkins. Now again let me do the kubectl get ns. Here now we can able to see Jenkins namespace. Earlier it was not there. Okay, now we need to create a service for Jenkins deployment. Okay, kubectl get svc. Only one default Kubernetes service is there. Now we need to create a service named Jenkins-service. Okay, let's go ahead and create it. Kubectl create svc stands for service and the name should be Jenkins-service and namespace -n. Jenkins is the namespace. --dry run is equals to client -o YAML. Let me put it in the Jenkins-service.yaml manifest file. Hit enter. Unknown. Create svc-help. Let's see guys, are we missing something or what? kubectl create svc node port and the name should be Jenkins-service under the namespace -n Jenkins-dry run is equals to client -o YAML. Put it in the Jenkins-service.yaml file. At least one TCP port specified must be provided. Something is missing guys. Okay, now it is created. Let me do the cat Jenkins service.yml. So in order to create a service named Jenkins service, I'm getting the YAML file instead of typing this all things like API version, kind, metadata, these all things. I'm simply using this dry run command so that I will get the manifest file. Now I can deploy it. Or before that, let me do a bit of modifications here. Vi Jenkins service.yml. API version, it is fine. Creation timestamp, we don't need it, so delete it. And labels app should be here. They specifically mentioned app should be Jenkins. Here you see labels app should be Jenkins. So we need to change it. Press I. Then remove this service. And the name of our service should be Jenkins service and the namespace Jenkins. It is fine. Ports, we don't need these things. Remove this. Protocol, they didn't mention anything, so I can remove this one also. Let me type node port. Its value should be 30008, and then selector app should be Jenkins. Let me keep it. Type of Jenkins service is node port. These things we don't need. Let me remove this. Now escape :x enter. Now kubectl apply -f Jenkins service.yml. Error when creating unknown field. Node port. Okay, sorry guys, did some mistake here. So here you see, here it is not capital A, here small n. Escape :x enter. Now let me apply it. Now it is created. Kubectl get svc -n Jenkins. Now you see Jenkins service is created with the type of node port, and this is the cluster IP. Now we need to create a deployment. Kubectl create deployment, and deployment name should be Jenkins deployment, and then under namespace Jenkins. Container name should be Jenkins container. Use Jenkins. Okay, hyphen image equals to Jenkins / Jenkins, and hyphen label equals to app equals to Jenkins, and the container port and the replicas hyphen replicas equals to 1. Now let me do the dry run. Equals to client -o YAML, and the name of our deployment file should be Jenkins. It is our choice, guys. We can give whatever the name we want. Jenkins deployment.yml. I think it is not label, it is labels. Kubectl create deployment -help. Enter. Now let me do the Jenkins deployment.yml. Creation timestamp, we don't need it. Let me remove it. Labels app should be Jenkins. It is not Jenkins deployment. I remove this. And the name of the deployment is Jenkins deployment. Namespace is Jenkins. Replicas is 1, and the selector match labels, it is only Jenkins, not Jenkins deployment. Strategy, they didn't mention anything, so let me remove this. Also let me remove this. App labels should be Jenkins, and then containers image file, and container name should be Jenkins container. Let me type it. And then what else we have? The container port should be 8080. Replicas fine. Port 8080. Let me go to documentation once. Deployment container port in Kubernetes file. Okay, deployments, go back here. Let me go here. So ports, if container port, we need to give it in this way. ports, that is fine. And then container port, copy this, let me paste it here, TZ080. Then here indentation, we should be a bit careful. Now escape, :x, enter, kubectl apply -f Jenkins deployment.yml. Now deployment is also done. Kubectl get deploy -n. What is the namespace? Jenkins. Kubectl get pods -n Jenkins. One by one is running. Now let me click on this Jenkins. Okay, starting Jenkins. It is taking bit time, guys. Now you see we got our Jenkins dashboard. Here it is asking for password. We have completed the task. Okay, this is the deployment file. This is the service manifest file. And once we deploy this deployment manifest file and service manifest file, we can able to get this Jenkins login screen after clicking on the Jenkins toggle bar here on top right. As we have completed the task, let me click on this check button. Click on confirm. Yes, we did it correct. Now in order to get through these things, we need to log into the container, and then there, if we give this path, we will get the some password, and we have to type it here, then continue. Then after we will get the login screen like sign in username and password. Okay, yeah, that's it for this video, guys. See you in another video with yet another Cloud Engineer task. Till then, keep learning, keep practicing. Please let me know in the comments in case you are having any queries related to any Cloud Engineer task or any DevOps tool and cloud technology. Thank you.